back to Awaken with Courtney and welcome back to the Revive and Renew for 2022 Yoga and Meditation Challenge. We're on day 14 and today I have for you a morning boost yoga flow. So this is multi-level. It is intended to energize the body, help you wake up, help you get on with your day refreshed, and we'll also be setting an intention for our day as well. So just something that we can carry into the day to help keep ourselves aligned and something to come back to if for any reason the day starts to maybe not go quite our way. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start today in child's pose. So bringing your knees together, sitting bones back to the heels, or option to walk the knees to the long edges of your mat and start to walk your hands towards the top of the mat. And just let your forehead drop all the way down here. You can lift the elbows up off the mat if you'd like a slightly more active stretch here, or you can just let the whole length of the arms rest on the mat if that feels better for you here. So let's just take a moment to find our breath, start to tune into our body. Let's take a moment to ask ourselves how we are today. And let's take this opportunity to set the tone for the type of day that we want to have today. Visualize your day unfolding in a way that you would desire to see it unfold. How are you showing up in your day to ensure that it unfolds in this particular way? How are you handling challenges? Are you responding as opposed to reacting? I invite you to set an intention for your day, and maybe something that you'll bring into your week as well. Something to help to recenter and refocus you towards the goal. That could be a short-term goal, a long-term goal. Just something that will pull you back on track if you start to venture off for any reason. Start to deepen the breath into the back of the ribs now. Using your breath to energize and expand the body. Let's take 3 full deep breaths here. And as you exhale, slowly and mindfully exhaling the breath. And final deep breath now. Well done. Now when you're ready, let's walk our hands over to the right side of the mat. Take those 3 deep breaths here, lengthening through the left side body as you do so. Just noticing how the body feels. It's perfectly normal and natural for things to feel a little bit more stiff, a little bit more tired as soon as we wake up. When you're ready, walk your hands to the left side of the mat and drop the chest and the forehead down. Breathing deeply into the right side body this time. Well done. And then when you're ready, walk yourself into center. Take 1 full deep breath here. Option to come onto spider fingers, lifting up the elbows for a more active and deeper stretch. And then start to finally walk the hands all the way back. let's take the knees together and roll into our tabletop. So we're going to take some cat and cows here, and then I'm going to offer you the chance to take some really nice fluid movements. So really feeling into what your body needs today and in this particular morning. So as you inhale, dropping belly towards the floor, roll the shoulders back as you shine the chest through, gaze to eyebrows. Exhale, round the spine, push the mat away, tucking chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, shoulders back. Exhale, round. Inhale, belly drops, shoulders roll back. And exhale to round. Well done. Now from here, option to take any really fluid movements. So sometimes it feels nice to rock the hips from side to side. Getting a little bit more of a stretch through the side body. And it might also feel nice to send the sit bones back to the heels. And as you exhale, rippling forward with your rounded spine. Inhale, sends the sit bones back. Exhale, rippling forward into plank. Exhale, sitting bones back. And then rippling forward through a domed spine back to tabletop. Well done. Let's take some thread the needle pose here. So inhaling the right arm up, gaze towards your right thumb. And exhale, thread it under the left. Drop the right cheek to the mat. So starting to wake up the organs here. You can close down the eyes. If it feels good, you can walk your left hand towards the top of the mat. Breathing into the upper back, feeling that stretch. Well done. Bringing that left hand back towards your head. Inhale presses you up. Gaze up to the right hand, counter twist. And exhale, find your way back to tabletop. Inhale, the left arm up, gaze to the left fingers. Exhale, thread it under the right arm, drop the left cheek to the mat. Option to walk the right hand out front and taking deep breaths into the upper back. Well done. Starting to encourage blood flow to the organs. Gently massaging the organs, inner twists, lovely poses to do first thing in the morning. Energizing, waking ourselves up. When you're ready, bringing that right hand back towards your head. Inhale pushes you up, left arm reaches high. And exhale, find your way back to your tabletop. Well done. So from here, we're going to sink the sitting bones back to child's pose. And we're going to ripple through into a cobra. So we're going to take a little flow here. So as you inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, lower through your knees, chest and chin. Slide through to cobra. Roll the shoulders back as you gently lift the chest and gaze to the mat. As you exhale, push yourself back to child's pose. Lovely. Inhale, rippling through. Exhale, lower. Inhale to your back bend, maybe lifting a little bit higher each time. Exhale, find your way back to child's pose. So just taking really fluid movement here. Starting to move in line with your own breath. So inhale lifts you up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, scoop through cobra, roll the shoulders back, gaze to the mat. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, chest forward, elbows back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple more like this. Inhale to come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Last one. Inhale, ripple through. Exhale, lower. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, to child's pose. Maybe the arms and the shoulders starting to feel a little bit more awake now. So take a deep breath here. Well done. When you're ready, lift yourself into tabletop, and then we're going straight into downward dog. So tuck the toes, send the sitting bones up. So take it easy here. Downward dog always feels really bizarre to me first thing in the morning, as opposed to later on in the day when everything's had a chance to wake up properly. So just be kind to yourself and just observe the differences that you notice here between your practice in the evening and your practice in the morning. That's if you do practice in the evening. My normal practice takes place in the evening, and I find that my body feels really different at that time in the day. So option here to maybe rock the hips from side to side. Again, fluid movement, what feels good for you in this moment. When you're ready, inhale the right leg up, any amount. And then option to bend the knee and open up the hip here. Keep your weight even across both hands, well done. Drop that right foot back to the mat, inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog, bend the knee and open up the hip. Lovely. Drop your left foot back to the mat. On your next inhale, let's walk ourselves up to the top of the mat. Bending the knees when you need to, feet hip width distance, and exhale, fold forward. Generous bend to the knees here. Let the upper body hang really heavy. And then option here to grab opposite elbows. Maybe just finding some complete stillness here. Or if it feels good, maybe you take a little swing in your ragdoll. Well done. When you're ready, drop the hands back down towards the mat. And as you inhale, gently unroll the spine. Visualize stacking the vertebrae one by one. And allowing the arms, the shoulders, and the head to come up very last here. And roll the shoulders back a few times once you arrive. Well done. Okay, we're going to start to wake up the legs here. So we're not hanging around too much today. Bring your big toes together. And as you inhale, you're going to drop the sitting bones, scrape the mat with the fingertips, straight into chair pose. So take the gaze down to the toes. Let's just make sure that we can see our toes, and if not, set the hips further back. Draw the lower belly in. Taking a few deep breaths here as you squeeze the thighs together. Stay with your breath. Well done. From here, let's ground into the left leg. No, we're going to start with the right leg actually. Ground into the mat with the right foot, and then pick up the left leg. Step it back towards your lunge, and then lower your left knee to the mat for your low lunge pose. From here, drop your left hand to the mat and inhale the right arm up. Gaze up to the right fingers if that feels good for the neck. And on your next inhale, cartwheel your hands up and turn to face the right side. So really squeeze your core as you twist your torso to the right, gazing back to the right fingers if that feels good. And then as you exhale, lifting the arms up, drop the left hand to the back of the left thigh. Take a gentle back bend here, really gentle, core and glutes engaged. And as you inhale, lift the left arm up, exhale. Fingertips frame the front foot. Send your sitting bones back to your half split pose. So please be gentle with your hamstrings, especially when this is just a gentle morning boost, more of a morning stretch and a gentle flow. So we're not building a whole lot of heat here. So this is just inviting the hamstring to wake up, definitely not investigating our full range of movement at this moment in time. So just be really kind to the hamstrings today. Well done. Then when you're ready, walk your hands to the left side of your mat, pivot your left leg over towards the right, so the left foot is at the right side of the mat. Extend the right leg. Inhale the arms up for your gate pose. Drop your right fingertips to the mat, and as you exhale, drop the torso all the way down, side body stretch. Inhale the arms up, and then exhale, drop your hands back to the mat. Walk yourself back into your half split pose. Take your time. Square the hips. If you have the toes off the mat, point them back towards yourself. Other option is to keep the sole of the foot flat on the mat here. Well done. And then from here, bring the weight back into the front leg. Tuck the back toes under, and then we're going to work on coming out of this the same way we went into it. So let's find our way back to chair pose. So lift the arms up, inhale, lift up the back knee, and then gently jump the left leg forward and sink straight back into your chair pose. Well done. You've got this. So squeeze the thighs together, tucking the tailbone under, biceps in line with ears. From here, grounding into the left leg, pick up the right leg. Once you feel you're balanced here, step that leg back into your high lunge pose. Drop the back knee down, well done. As you exhale, drop your right hand to the mat. Inhale the left arm up for easy twist. As you inhale, cartwheel the hands up. Turn your torso to face the left, maybe gazing back to the left fingers. As you inhale, both arms up, facing forward. Exhale, drop your right hand to the back of the right thigh, gentle chest opening here. Engage the core, engage the glutes. Well done. Inhale to come up. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Send your sitting bones back for half split pose. So square the hips here. Have a check to see what the hips are doing. Sometimes that left side maybe wants to peel forward. Just bring it back. Looking to keep your spine long here. So lift up your chest and draw it forward. Roll the shoulders back. Finding length. Well done. Now when you're ready, walk your hands to the right side of your mat and pivot your right foot over to the left. Extend the left leg. Arms rise up for gate pose. Deep breath here, and as you exhale, dropping the torso over to the left side this time. Keeping the chest open. Inhale to come up. Exhale, fingertips drop back to the mat. Spin your right foot back into position. We're in our half split again. Chest forward, spine long. Take another deep breath here. And again, we don't need to explore our full range of movement here. This is our gentle morning flow, easing into our day. And then when you're ready, sink your weight back into the front leg. Inhale, the arms rise up. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, and then gently pivot yourself forward, sink into chair. Give me one full deep breath here. Then as you inhale, come all the way up to mountain pose. Well done. Okay, so hopefully the legs feel a little bit more energized. Maybe your muscles are starting to feel a little bit more loose and a little bit more awake. So let's take a quick Vinyasa Flow. So inhale the arms up, gaze up to thumbs. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold, plant the palms. Step back to your high or your low plank. Wherever you are, draw your lower belly in and tuck the tailbone under. So no floppy lower backs, tuck it all in. Let's hold our plank or our low plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, if you're in plank, drop the knees. If your knees are already down, great. Hug the elbows in. Let's lower the chest and chin together. Inhale, scoop the upper body through to cobra, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the toes and find your way into your downward facing dog. Well done. A couple of deep breaths here. Let's take this opportunity to return to our intention if you set one. All this energy that we're cultivating on the mat this morning, driving it towards your intention, towards cementing that intention. Well done. And from here, pick up the right leg, thread it underneath the left leg, and take your left foot parallel to the back edge. So we're finding our fallen star pose. Press into the mat with your, or the floor rather, with your right foot. Inhale the left arm up and see if you can push those hips up nice and high, pressing in with the sole of both feet. And as you exhale, gently lower the sit bones all the way to the mat. Well done. So taking your legs about 45 degrees apart here. There's no rules as to how far apart the legs have to be. And as you inhale, looking up towards your thumbs, exhale, turn to face the right and fold forward any amount. So be really gentle here once again. I prefer if you have your palms facing up here and use your core strength to pull your chest down towards the right leg. Point the toes back towards yourself. Well done. And then when you're ready, press yourself all the way back up. Bend the right knee and cross it over the left leg. So we're moving into our half lord of the fish pose. Inhale, arms reach up tall. Exhale, turn to face the right, drop the right hand behind you and hug the right knee with your left arm. As you inhale here, grow tall through the crown of the head. And exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder. And if that doesn't feel good for the neck, just take the gaze right out in front of you. Inhale to grow tall and exhale, gently twisting with your upper body. And as you exhale, gently release. Well done. Uncross the right leg, find your way back into your 45 degrees. Pop the right hand behind you and we're going to go straight back into our fallen star pose. So pressing into the mat and the floor with the soles of the feet, lift the hips up. Well done. And then plant the left hand on the mat, spin yourself back into downward facing dog. Well done. Let's take that on the other side. So picking up the left leg, thread it under the right, spin the right foot parallel to the back edge, press your left foot into the floor. Push the hips up as you lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. Hopefully feeling those obliques starting to wake up. As you exhale, gently drop the sitting bones to the mat. Take the feet about 45. Inhale, lift the arms up, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, turn to face the left leg and fold in. Well done. So again, engage the core. Keep your spine long, shoulders rolling back away from the ears, palms facing up, toes super active here. Breathing deeply. Well done. And then from here, walk yourself up on the inhale, bend the left leg and cross it over your right leg. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, drop the left hand behind, hug the left knee with your right arm. Inhale to grow tall through the crown of the head. And exhale, roll the left shoulder back, gently twist. Twisting from the area above the waist. Well done. Continuing that cleansing, detoxing, Starting off the day, a little bit of TLC for our organs. As you release, turn forward and then uncross the leg and find your way back into your very near 45-degree position. Set your left hand behind you, press back into the mat with your right foot and into the floor with your left foot. Pick up the hips. Drop the right hand back to the mat and flip back into your final downward facing dog of the day, or certainly of this class. Maybe some of you will return to your mat later. Just take a few deep breaths here. Check back in with yourself, asking yourself how you are today. Just visualizing once again your day unfolding and everything happening in your favor. How does that look and how does that feel? Just hold on to that feeling, everything working out for you. When you're ready here, gently roll forward onto the knees. Come to the sitting bones and bring yourself all the way back onto your back as you hug the knees into the chest. Well done. So from here, take the arms out into a T shape, and as you exhale, roll the knees over to the right side. We'll take a few breaths here in our supine twist. Well done. And then when you're ready, gently picking those knees up and roll them over to the left side. Couple of deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, bring the knees back up to center. Option now to extend the legs towards the bottom of the mat. Roll the shoulders under and let the palms face up in a receiving manner. Ready to receive everything that you desire for your day ahead. Just give yourself this moment, even if just very briefly, to let all the benefits of your practice settle in and also your intention to settle in for the day. You're welcome to stay here a little bit longer, or you can let me guide you out of your practice now. When you're ready, hug the knees into the chest. Gently roll yourself onto one side, maybe using the arm against the floor to support your head. And just taking a moment here to feel grounded and supported. Just knowing that you have a firm and stable foundation beneath you that's always carrying you and supporting you. Gently pressing your way up to any comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed if you can. Let's bring the hands together in front of our heart. Let's take one full deep breath in just to close practice together, sweeping the arms back, reach up tall overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to your heart. Take this moment now to find gratitude for yourself. Patting yourself on the back for making the time to come onto your mat this morning. Taking the time to set your day up and taking the time to nourish your mind and your body. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in this morning for your Morning Boost Yoga Flow. Please let me know in the comments how you found it, and please share it with anyone who you think would benefit from this class as well. I'd be so grateful if you'd hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell for notifications, and I'd love to see you back as we continue to go through the Revive and Renew for 2022 Yoga Challenge. So I will be back with you tomorrow, and then we will be starting the week with a guided meditation for the full moon, and we'll also be doing our full moon salutation on Monday, so I'm really looking forward to that. So if I don't see you before, I hope to see you then. Have a lovely rest of your day.